In a previous video, I outlined how to reprogram the subconscious mind in a yin way, in a sort of gentle way, in a relaxed way, and in my opinion, that remains the and it's just my opinion, it remains the most powerful, efficient, let's say, the most efficient way in my experience also, opinion based on my experience, it remains the most efficient way of reprogramming the subconscious. However, there is another way that I personally also utilize, right? If you have different ways to reprogram the subconscious, which is, you really should be doing this. Like, your entire life is run by your subconscious mind. So it is worth your effort to do everything in your power to reprogram the subconscious. And some programs are very stubborn and they require every means necessary to be reprogrammed. And in fact, the way I'm about to share with you right here could be effective for certain programs. Certain programs will respond more efficiently to what I'm about to give you, the way to reprogram the subconscious mind. And the way I'm going to give you here is a yang approach to reprogramming the subconscious. So quickly to recap the previous way to reprogram that I shared in the previous video, you can go check out the video. It's relatively recent. I made it within the last month or so. It's called How to Reprogram the Subconscious. Watch it, very good video. It's basically using binaural beats, bringing your body to a totally relaxed state, but your mind is active. You do 30 minutes of binaural beats, but you take the first 15 minutes, you just focus on the binaural beats, and then the next 15 minutes you use visualization. You visualize the new version of yourself, who you want to become. And you can instruct your subconscious, all right, from now on we're doing this. You could use affirmations, okay? Very efficient. I think it's the most efficient way, one of the most efficient ways to reprogram the subconscious. It's a yin approach. You relax. It's a yin. It's the feminine side of things. You have to relax and receive. You have to be receptive. Okay, you're really changing the brainwave into theta, which is the dream state, which is a potent state to change your patterns, your subconscious patterns into new patterns, into new programs. Now, there is another way. It's a yang. It's more aggressive. It's more masculine. And like I said, for certain programs, this could be more powerful. Now, this way, you're going to bring your body, you're going to animate yourself, you're going to scream, you're going to say things out loud. You perhaps could look in a mirror, you could look yourself in the eyes in the mirror, and you could speak to yourself. And I've used this way in the past, and it is very powerful. And in fact, certain subconscious programs in me needed that kind of aggressive approach, that yang approach, to reprogram to get rid of certain programs and reprogram others and add new programs. It needed that kind of approach, okay? And that way, it's just, you're going to embody this, because your subconscious at the end of the day is your body. You're going to embody it. So let's use an example here. Let's say that you are a shy person. You may have some you're self-conscious, right? You're self-conscious. Let's give you an example. Let's say you want to become a public speaker. You want to speak out. You have something in you says, you know, one day you could be a public speaker. You could speak. You could make YouTube videos. And let's say, but right now you're shy, you don't speak your mind, you're afraid of what people are gonna think of you, you're afraid of being criticized. And let's say you start to work with this yin approach. You use the binaural beats, but you're not seeing immediate results yet. By the way, you will see results if you do this long enough. But okay, even better, let's say you're like, you know what, I really want to do this. I really want to become outspoken. I'm tired of being shy. I'm tired of not speaking my mind. I'm tired of feeling like people are going to criticize me, being afraid of what people are going to think, how they're going to criticize me. Oh, my friends are going to see what I think, and they're going to think that, I have negative opinions, or I have, faulty opinions or whatever. You're tired of that. So you could use that approach we talked about earlier, binaural beats, yin. You go into theta state, you use affirmations, visualization, but you could, at the same time, this is what I recommend, you use these at the same time. At the same time, get yourself a mirror, right? Stand in front of it. See, now we're going yang. Look at the mirror. It's like, just stand up, feel your power in your body. take a few breaths like this and look at yourself in the mirror and say, address yourself. I'm going to use my name as an example here. Saeed, from now on, you are speaking your mind. You do not care how others perceive you. Speak in the present moment always, yeah? Always in the present, right now. You do not care what others think of you. You do not care how others perceive you. You always speak your mind. You are making YouTube videos and you are speaking your mind. And you do not care what others think of you. You do not care how others perceive you. You just express yourself authentically. See, this is an example of how you can reprogram your subconscious and you can install new programs by using a more of a yin. You speak loudly. You look at yourself in the eyes. Embody it. Even walk. I did this in the past. In fact, I did this with this very similar to what I'm telling you here. And I did it with other programs too. Many, you know, I use both approaches all the way. In fact, now in the programs that I'm working to change and install new programs, I am using both approaches. I do it subconsciously. I do it the yin version, binaural beats, theta state. Relaxed, totally relaxed. In fact, just laying on the bed, very relaxed, not moving, not saying anything. And I also embody it. But I don't do it in the mirror right now. I just take a walk out in nature and then I just speak it out loud. I just embody it. I just say whatever I'm saying here. Use both approaches. Some programs are really stubborn. They're with us from when we were like 1 year old, 2 year old, 3 year old, you know? They're stubborn. And so by using the yin approach and the yang fire approach, you're going to penetrate the subconscious more effectively. And you're going to implement the new programs, who you would like to become, more effectively and even faster. Yeah, even faster. And I find this way works, this yang works with things that require you to be confident because you feel the power in your body, you feel it. Yes, but it will work with everything else. You embody it, you bring emotion. See, I don't say use one way over the other. Actually, I will even take back in saying, oh, the yin approach is more effective. I will say, why not use both? Why not use all the tools available to you to get the job done? So the way you can use this, like I said, in front of a mirror, or go take a walk somewhere there isn't many people and just speak it out loud. Feel it in your body. The more feeling you can bring, the more emotion you can bring. If you want to be outspoken and be confident and not care what others think, feel it in your body. Take a few breaths and look in the mirror and just keep your eyes open like this and just say, Saeed, from now on, not from now on, just speak in the present. You speak your mind, you make YouTube videos, you do not care how others perceive you, you are authentically expressing yourself, speak in the present moment, feel it, bring. That's why I say take walks, maybe even go like this if something really requires you, you know, to be self-confident. Athletes use this all the time, use these yang approaches, right? Athletes use more of the yang approaches, but there are, of course, certain athletes that are also conscious of these other ways to penetrate the subconscious, visualization particularly, right? These approaches were great for athletes. Why? Because they gotta go into the game and they gotta feel the confidence, right? But some athletes out there, and they're usually the more successful ones, they also use visualization and affirmation. And those approaches, visualization, affirmation, require a more relaxed approach. Use both. Let's not even say which one is more effective. Why not just use both of them? And if you do use both of them, you're really going to see magical things happen in your life and profound changes in your life. But you got to do these things consistently, folks. Consistently. It's not enough to do this for 1 day, 2 day, 3 day. Do this every day until it becomes second nature, like walking second nature for you. When it becomes second nature for you, maybe you need to do it less or sometimes not at all. But if certain, like, I don't need to do this anymore I've been making videos for 8 years. Yeah, I don't need to do this anymore. I've been expressing myself authentically for 8 years. I don't need. Some things you're just never gonna need to do again. Either they become it's a habit. I mean, for me, it's a habit to speak my mind. It's a habit to be authentic. I've gotten so much criticism on my opinions and on everything from family and friends that at this point, it's just like, it's just like, it's nothing. Like, it's nothing. And nothing. I don't even give it a thought. So for me, it became a habit to be confident. It became a habit to speak my mind. It became a habit to authentically express myself. It became a habit not to give mind to how others perceive me. It really did. It's a second nature to me. I don't have to think about that anymore. But you know how much time went into programming my mind using both the yang and the yin approach, the visualization and affirmations through binaural beats and relaxation and accessing the theta brainwave, and through this yang, fire, looking in the mirror, embodying approach. It took a lot of work, many weeks and months, persistently programming and reprogramming. Okay, hopefully this helps. My sincere gratitude goes to our generous donors, our generous sponsors of this channel. If you feel an urge, a calling to sponsor this channel through donations, I really appreciate it. The link is down below in the description. I also do one-on-one consulting services. I offer these services, so there's a link down below in the description if you're interested. Give us a follow on Instagram. It's just my name, Saeed Mobayed. And that's about it. Until next time, may the force be with you.